Good day, everyone. My name's Danny, and today I'm starting my first podcast with many to follow. Today we'll start with a critical topic within the technology world, identity and access management. If you're listening to this podcast, there's a high probability you've been hearing a lot about identity and access management over the last several years, and it's becoming more and more relevant and perhaps a critical topic of conversation within your organization and even with the board of directors. There are many vendors who can provide solutions and can boast their capabilities. However, it's critical to do your research and ensure your organization understands the fundamentals of what identity and access management is and what does it entail or include. Fundamentally, identity and access management entails the inclusion of products, processes, and policies used to manage the identity of a person, software, and even robots and other Internet of Things devices. These identities standardize access within an organization. Let's start with the identity component of identity and access management. The identity of an individual, software, or Internet of Things device should always be unique, which means there may be multiple individuals with the name of Danny in an organization. However, how can you ensure you can uniquely identify the accurate Danny? Perhaps a unique identifier such as an employee ID, social security number, or a government-issued identifier. It is important to consider the fact that the larger an organization becomes, the larger the possibility there is for additional users with the same name and perhaps an identical identifier, which was initially thought of as being unique, but now the organization has grown. And this has become a challenge. Keep tuning into my podcast on how to avoid running into this sticky situation. An area some organizations start to consider and or implement an identity and access management solution often forget is to remember users could be employees, partners, suppliers, contractors, even customers. The unique identities must be securely stored with an authoritative database, which allows the privileges that identity has within the organization. Although there may be other authoritative systems containing users, such as an HRIS platform or Active Directory, an identity and access management solution goes further in defining the level of access to be granted. The access component of identity and access management is determining the permission a user can conduct, such as accessing an environment, an application, or even more granular like an individual document and what capabilities does the user have within that document. Ask yourself what type of access the identity should have, such as view only, capabilities to modify, full administrative capabilities, or more defined access based on the identity's role within an organization. To learn more about identity and access management, continue listening to my podcast and also visit vsecurelabs.co. That is VSECURELABS.co. Thank you.